Adrian Wolf was used to fast deals, big cities, and luxury cars. He wasn't the kind of man to stop for small things. But that day was different. He had taken a detour through a poor village while driving to inspect some real estate. His black Ferrari moved smoothly through the dusty, quiet road. Adrian wore a sharp black suit and a red tie. His wristwatch alone cost more than what most people in that village earned in a year. But then, he saw something that made his heart freeze. There, dragging 2 huge bags down the broken road, was a little black boy, maybe 8 or 9 years old. His clothes were torn. His shirt was almost falling off. His face was full of tears, big, heavy tears. And he wasn't just crying, he was sobbing like his whole world had ended. He wasn't walking. He was dragging himself forward, step by painful step. People passed him by like he didn't exist. No one stopped. No one cared. Adrian hit the brakes. His hands clenched the steering wheel. This wasn't right. He jumped out of the Ferrari and shouted, "Hey, kid!" The boy looked up, terrified, and started running. The bags bounced behind him, too big for his small body. "I'm not going to hurt you," Adrian shouted, chasing after him. They ran down a side alley. The boy stumbled and fell, his knees hitting the ground. Still, he tried to stand. His hands were bleeding, but he wouldn't let go of the bags. Adrian caught up and dropped to his knees. "Hey, it's okay," Adrian said softly. "I just want to help." The boy looked up. His eyes were wide and filled with fear. Dirt covered his face. His lips were cracked from the heat. He didn't speak. Adrian reached out slowly. "Can I help you carry the bags?" "No," the boy cried. "You'll throw it away." "I won't," Adrian promised. "You can trust me." There was silence. Then the boy nodded. Adrian grabbed one of the bags and almost fell over. It was so heavy. He placed it down and sat beside the boy right on the dirty ground, expensive suit and all. "What's your name?" he asked gently. "Milo," the boy whispered. "Milo," Adrian repeated. "Why are you crying?" The boy looked down and said something so soft, it broke Adrian's heart. "Because I don't know where to go anymore." Adrian felt his chest tighten. No child should ever say those words. He looked around. No one noticed. No one stopped. No one cared. Just Adrian. And he still didn't know the full story. "Where are your parents, Milo?" The boy wiped his face. "Gone," he whispered. Adrian's eyes filled with concern. "Gone? Where's your mom?" Milo pulled a wrinkled photo from his bag. A beautiful young woman held a baby in her arms. She was smiling, but her eyes were sad. "She didn't wake up yesterday," Milo said. Adrian's breath caught in his throat. "She was really sick," Milo continued. "I waited all night. I stayed with her. But this morning, she was still sleeping. She wouldn't wake up." Tears streamed down Milo's face. "I packed everything that was hers. Her scarf, her dress, her cup. I couldn't leave her. I couldn't just go without something." Adrian looked at the second bag the boy was holding so tightly. He realized it wasn't junk. It was everything Milo had left of his mother. Every item inside had meaning. It was love. It was memory. It was pain. Adrian placed a gentle hand on Milo's shoulder. "You've been carrying your whole world on your back." Milo nodded. She said, "If I walk long enough, maybe someone will help." Adrian felt something inside him crack. He stood up and asked, "Can I take you somewhere safe?" Milo looked up with big, unsure eyes. "I won't throw anything away," Adrian said again. "I promise." After a pause, Milo nodded. Adrian picked up both bags, even though they were incredibly heavy. He helped Milo stand and walk back to the Ferrari. People stared. Some whispered, but Adrian didn't care. He helped Milo into the car and gently placed the bags beside him. Then he drove not to a hotel or office, but to the nearest hospital. Doctors checked Milo, gave him food, clean clothes, and let him rest. Adrian didn't leave his side. Later that evening, Adrian made phone calls, first to social services, then to a lawyer. The next day, authorities visited the shack Milo described. There, they found his mother, still lying peacefully, wrapped in a blanket. Adrian made sure she got a proper burial. Nothing fancy, but full of dignity, surrounded by flowers. Milo stood by her grave, holding her photo. "She can rest now," he whispered, "because I'm not alone anymore." Weeks passed. Adrian made arrangements. He couldn't let Milo go back to a world that ignored him. He took legal guardianship, enrolled Milo in a school, hired counselors, and every day after work he'd come home and sit with Milo, reading, talking, helping him heal. Months later, Adrian placed a new photo on his office desk. In it, Milo was smiling in a school uniform, standing beside Adrian in front of a small stone house. He still carried his mother's photo in his backpack, still wore her scarf around the strap. But now he walked with someone by his side. Adrian didn't do it for the world to see. He didn't post about it. He didn't brag. He did it because in that dusty alley, he saw a child the world forgot and chose to remember him. Moral of the story: sometimes the person you save ends up saving you right back. True wealth is not in what you have, but in what you give.